Good morning. So I'm sitting here over the Sea of Galilee watching the sunrise, and I wasn't really planning on doing a video, but I'm going to show you because some thoughts have come up. You see the rays, the sun coming out, and the birds in the sky, but you see where the clouds are kind of blocking out the sun. And so I was thinking to myself about this spiritual awakening and how we're all rising and how we're now purging and purifying and we're on this energetic flow now that is taking us. Alarm. And we're coming into our pure light. It's like our energetic body. Why are we able to catch onto this wave, this energetic wave? Because our energetic body has been ignited. Our energetic body, it's like your electric body is waking up. And imagine it like as if you have this electric body, this energetic body that has been asleep for so long that a hard shell grew around it. And when you have somebody ignite you, it's like cracking an egg open, right? It's like tuck, and the egg cracks, and slowly the light starts shining out of the egg. But if the energetic body wants to fully expand and connect with the divine all around it, the rest of the energy all around it, that it can't expand with density attached to it, like the clouds in front of the sun, blocking out the sun. Pure light is just light. So as we become our purest version of ourselves, our purest light, our purest electricity, our purest energy, everything that is on top of that whole shell that has grown there while we were asleep, which are all of our belief systems and our false ways of behaving and things that are not aligned with the divine, things that have given us outs. Outs, I mean, like excuses not to stand up in our power, right? Because we all have them. We all have them. We have either addictions that help us cope. We have all of these these ways of behaving that that kind of allow us to be in our cocoon, right? All these ways of behaving that protect us, all of these beliefs and coping mechanisms and behaviors. And when you start standing up in your power, when you start taking when your true self wants to be born out, then we have to shed all of this. It's like shedding the eggshell as we are set free to fly in the universe, but we have to shed that. So with this massive energy surge that is now going through, it's like carrying us, carrying us to further heights. As we catch on to this energy surge, and our energy wants to merge and wants to be free and wants to glide forward, we're having it's like breaking out of that shell. So there's so many parts of the shell that right now that a lot of us all together as a collective and each individual, right, as a collective, but also as each of us individual. Each of us individual is moving much faster than the collective, especially us that are up here, that are out here on the outskirts. We're on the forefront. We are the leaders. We are the go firsters. We are the first ones to we're the light showers. We're breaking the ground. we're the ones I was thinking to myself this morning. I've been having a few days. I've really, to do these videos, really taking me for a minute out of because I'm going deep. And I was thinking this morning, what if I don't make it through this? What if I just can't do it? And then I was thinking to myself, first of all, there's nothing that's put on your plate that you can't handle. So if it's put on my plate, it means that I'm ready for it. It means that, you know, because you always progress to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. So everything that has led me in my life up till now has led me up to this moment. So I can for sure take it and do it. And it's on my plate. And we are in the thick of it. I mean, maybe that thought that I had was like for half a second, right? But then this is everything that came up after having that thought. I was thinking, I remember a few years ago, I was thinking, I can't do this. And it was weak thoughts, and it lasted for a long time, the thoughts of, what if I can't do this? But now, as I've progressed on this spiritual awakening, I can see that the patterns of it. And I see that I'm already in the thick of it. I'm at those big mega demons. I'm at the bottom of the pit down in the grunge. It's already, I'm way, 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 way far along. So I know that I can do it. And also I've become so much stronger, even with all the weakness, and even with all of the hardships that or perceived hardships. That's another thing. I know that this is doable, and what does it mean you can't do it? What do you mean you can't do it? Of course you can do it. And what is the very, the like the flatliner? Like, there's nothing for me to do. What I need to do is just surrender. Just say, okay, surrender, and then it passes. You'll surrender into it. So all of the what can I do, and all of the crying, and all of that is me fighting against, is me holding on to the sides as I'm being taken down the tunnel. So it's me grasping on the sides. Wait a minute, what am I gonna do? And so, but then as you move further and further towards the light, right? You move further and further, and those clouds completely cleared up, and the sun is in pure sight now. It's bright. There's nothing to show it already. The sun is already bright. Um, but as we go towards the light, and as we shed all of this baggage, and we're coming into our true selves, first of all, we can see already the light that is coming out of us, and it is also apparent to others, the light that we are emitting, and it feels so good, when you get over one of these waves that takes you forward. It's like you're shedding, and then you get to a place where you're kind of settled, and it just feels so good, like you're freed. You feel free of all of that baggage that you've been carrying around, that you didn't even know how much it was weighing on you until you let it go. And then you let it go, and it just like feels like you're light, like you can walk again, like you can breathe again. But there are, as you shift into this new way of being, and as you shed all of the darkness, as you shed all of the demons, all of the wrong ways of thinking, all of your psychological mishaps, your weaknesses, it doesn't matter what you call it. It's shedding the behaviors, and the defense systems, and all of that. All of it is built on top of your weaknesses, and not standing into your full power, which is caused by fear of becoming, and fear of, also there's a lot to do with conditioning, how we were conditioned. So we are losing our conditioning and coming into our true selves, as true a self being as we can be, and going into this energetic field. Then you see things much, much differently. You see things so different. It's like looking from above in on your avatar. And there was another thing that I was thinking about this morning, because of all the pain, because of the pain that is coming up, and I was thinking, sitting in the pain. Now I know that there's purpose in it, and I've done videos on it. I'm not going to get into it, and I know that it's purifying me, and it's burning out all of the weakness. But I was also thinking that it is a perspective, right? It is your perspective. So we can choose to change our perspective. Of course, we don't want to take a whole bunch of baggage with us into our new perspective, because then it won't work, right? You can't go into the light, right? Because the light doesn't carry anything with it. When the light shines, it's pure light. It can't carry on it a whole bunch of baggage, right? Because otherwise the light wouldn't shine, first of all. And light is so light, right? Isn't that funny? Light is so light that it can't carry anything with weight on it. It's like air. You can't take air and set something on the air. The air is so light that it doesn't carry any of those dense vibrations. It can't hold the dense vibrations. And that's what we can look at in ourselves. It's like we're coming into the light of our self-being, the lightest version of ourselves, and we can't carry with us, in order to shine that light out, we can't have all this baggage on top of us blocking the light. All of these preconceived ideas, all of this poor me, all of these victimizations, all of these needing to control, anything that we're holding on to, the way that things need to be in order to purely shine our light, is just being, is acceptance, is pure love. It's pure giving. Think about the light. The light is only one way. It comes out. It's one way. It's pure love. It doesn't suck anything back into it. It's light. I'm not talking about the sun burning or anything like that. I'm talking about light itself. Light is light. It's pure giving. It's pure love. It's pure information. That's all light is. It's information. It is light is like time is for your life, right? Your life plays out on time. Light, information plays out on light. Light, if you think about it, light brings the spectrum of colors. Light brings the shades, right? Dark and light is only in contrast, right? It brings contrast. Light and darkness are like polar opposites, but light is like the giver, and darkness is like the it's not even a taker. It's like the opposite of light. It's null. It's like void. It's like the void of light. I was thinking about perspectives and how we get to choose our own perspective. And once we purge and we're able to come through this surge of energy, right? The surge of energy is carrying our energy forward. This is the vision that I have in my mind, right? Because I was talking yesterday or the day before about catching the wave of this energy and going forward on our spiritual awakening. Because if we catch this wave, it's going to bring us like quantum leaps forward. There is a wave right now of energy that is taking us. And then I was thinking about how it's taking our energy. But when your energy catches a ride on an energy wave, all of the density is left behind, unless you want to sink down into the water and hold on to your density. If you're fighting against the pain and you're trying to run away from the pain, first of all, you're going to feel the energy because it's like a wave. It'll be going over you and you won't be catching on, right? But so you're going to feel that wave of energy anyway. It's going to wake up all of your demons inside of you. They're right now with this surge of energy. They're all nagging at you. They're all underneath going, scratching at the scratching, because your pure being, your energetic body, wants to catch a ride with this energy. It is part of the energy. It's part of the all. So it wants to be free and to go fly and play. Right? So as it's wanting that, all of the density in you that's trying to hold on to you is in there grasping at you, holding you down. So there is going to be nagging at you in any case during this period of time because of the energies. But if you can allow your energy, like come into your soul level, because the energy level is your soul level, is the level that knows that you are connected to everything. It's your eternal self, right? This body is is your avatar, right? It's your vessel. It's your avatar. So if you are able to allow your energy, you just kind of like let your energy flow. Your energy is going to go with that wave, and as it goes, it's like shedding this eggshell that it was built against. And it's not even an eggshell, because it's like an eggshell that's also all without throughout yourself, in every single cell of your body is starting to purge and release. Um, and so it feels just like that. It feels like everything in you is shattering and breaking apart, and the pain is immense, and it's leaving you raw, because as you're cracking open, all of your emotions are all of a sudden open to the world. You feel everything. That's why it's very important now to protect your energy. And protect your energy, I don't mean by putting up walls, because part of the letting go is removing the walls. What I mean by protecting your energy is making sure that you keep your surroundings pure. Like, no, don't be in places where, there's too many people, or there's too much. Stay away from news. Stay away from people that have not bad vibration, but low vibration, or that make you feel bad, or people that will, because right now, as you're shedding, your whole being is wide open. All of your emotions it's like being a slug out of your shell. You can feel everything, and to the maximum. It's a new era, until you rise into this place, and it's a new mastery over your emotions, because it's allowing your emotions to be wide open. But right now, as we're shedding, our emotions are raw. Our emotions are raw. They are just wide open and raw. Anything that comes in, oh, the horrors, or yay, the good, any emotions are going to be intensified 10-4. So you really need to make sure that you keep your surroundings sterile, and so that you can allow yourself to go through this flowering process, and allow yourself to come out of your shell, and without having something that is detrimental come in and touch you in a way that is, allow yourself to form, allow yourself to flower into this. It's like this lotus that is continuously flowering, and right now there's like a massive flower coming. So it's protect that flower, allow it to bloom, allow it to fully realize itself, allow it to come into its maturity without having something come in detrimental that is going to affect the process. So it's really guarding your emotions. So appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.